It really did glow up from what it was. So when I started out in here, there were maybe like, I don't know, 20, 25 years of accumulated dust and grime, dirt, and stuff like that, just from sitting. So also there were some mouse inhabitants that used to live in here at some point. So there was some stuffing, which I think is from the oven pulled throughout the bus, mouse droppings. I did find some dead mice. And a decomposed mouse in the oven, or at least that's what I think it is. So that'll be a thing to address in the future. But once I got in here and started cleaning up, like I removed this, I pulled out each seat and like vacuumed underneath, cleaned behind and all that. And then I found some things that we'll address in the future, like for example, this, when you come down behind each of these window pillars here, down at the first rub rail, there's some rust bubbles and stuff. And those will be things that we address in the future when we start removing the sheet metal from the outside and patch all of that as well. So as far as plans for the bus goes, we will replace the sheet metal in the future. For now, it's got a lot of things repaired on it and fixed so that it is insurable. It'll be preserved for the meantime and hopefully, get us to that next step. But it is ready for a film production, which is coming up pretty soon. So that'll be exciting. It'll get to live a different life in that. So as far as like what we've done in cleaning, basically I came in here and vacuumed, scrubbed everything down. I've removed all the old window film, which is drying and peeling and cracking off. Vacuumed all that up, and then I still need to come through and wash the entire ceiling down with a rag, some floor cleaner and warm water. So that'll be for another later date, and it'll probably smell even fresher then, which would be awesome. But it does smell good in here now. So plans will be, making new curtains. We'll replace sheet metal. We'll reupholster the interior. We'll probably take out one side of the bunk beds and put a small bathroom in, like with toilet, shower, and sink. And then obviously in the kitchen we'll have to address the oven. So we'll either need to source a vintage 70s style oven or figure out how to fix the one we have and get it cleaned up properly so it's sanitary. And then the next thing would be like replacing the linoleum in the kitchen. So I'll find something really cool and period correct. Same for the carpet. So it'll be super cool in the end. But for now, we've got that exterior painted, we've got some patches done, it's so much nicer. And yeah, so let me take you on a walk around and show you what we've done. What do you think?
It runs. Just needs a little hand wash, and I think it'll look like a new one. You ready?
Yep. About the church bus is that it came with an 8-track player and a bunch of 8-tracks. Check out this little hideaway here. Pretty neat. Here is the box for the original window film that is on the bus. This stuff is actually still on the outside. I haven't peeled this off. But I am looking for some new Gillo window classics. I would like to see what I can find enough to go around the entire bus. So I've got some eBay searches set up, and yeah, hopefully I find something that matches. Cabinets are nice and clean. Stove is looking pretty clean. And we open it up. You can see back in the back, and that's what I think is the decomposed mouse. So before, this whole sink was all brown all the way back through here where stuff had leaked in. We do have a little spot back there where we have some rust that we need to address. And you can see there's still some grime there. I've scrubbed that like so many times and wiped it off like over and over. So it's gonna take a lot of elbow grease and many more cleanups. But we're getting somewhere. And it's great to paint off the window. Still need a little bit of work there. Super fun 70s linoleum. Original bus seat used with the table here in the booth in the back. I'm standing here in front of this nice, beautiful white bus. It's obviously painted. It's a major glow up from what it was. So what you're gonna see here is not the right way to do things, but it is a good way to preserve what you have, so that way in the future when you go to do more work, like actually replace the sheet metal and everything else, there's maybe a little bit less work you have to do. Less patching, less repair. So that's what we're going for. And then also it gets us ready for the movie. So they're gonna come and paint this nice white palette behind me, and it's gonna look pretty trippy.
We're here in our clean room to start painting the bus.